Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Panerai Luminor 1950 GMT 688. This is the PAM00688, 42mm in polished stainless steel, and it can be seen and purchased on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full sales listing for this watch with additional accessories included in the sale, high resolution images for your desktop, and naturally complete pricing details for this Panerai Luminor 1950 GMT PAM00688. You can see the watch on my wrist is a handsome and well-balanced combination of size and iconic profile. Without becoming a small watch, it's not that by any means. The Panerai Luminor 1950 case has been pared down to 42mm across, not including the crescent-shaped crown guard. That makes it more wearable on a smaller wrist like my 16cm circumference wrist. It is a thick watch. The timepiece measures a generous 16.5mm in thickness, but with a generously domed sapphire and a sloped bezel, there is a chance you could fit it underneath a sport jacket or blazer cuff, just not a true dress sleeve. From Lug to Lug, it is compact by Panerai standards, 51.5mm, and with a case that's truly cushion-shaped and short, stubby lugs, it doesn't have the tendency to overhang or flare beyond the wrist that many watches of generous proportions often have on a smaller wrist. If your wrist is, I would say, as small as 14.5cm in circumference, you're going to wear this one with security and style. Now, the case features a nice flat back with no pressure points or hot spots, short and rather dramatically downturned lugs to wrap around the wrist, and a very high-grade calfskin strap with a simulated patina ecru colored contrasting stitch, also calf on the bottom, very high-grade, impressive in appearance, and very comfortable in feel. You can see it's paired with a traditional Panerai satin-finished pin buckle for easy on-the-fly adjustments. For those who like to change straps, the PAM00688 does feature the quick-release lugs. This is the most upscale release system that Panerai makes, and it allows you to use the included pusher-adjuster tools and through-fitting tools to remove the strap without risking your talents and screwdriver skills against the finish of your lugs. Now, the case is all in high polish, and it works well with the 1950 profile, unlike the original squat Betterini case design. The 1950, which draws more closely upon Panerai's military history, is more sensuous, complex, flared, with strong creases and sensuous curves. It's a handsome case for a handsome watch, but this watch is defined by its dial. Sunburst blue with rose gold hands. It's a sandwich-style dial with the traditional luminescent disc underneath a stencil laid atop, providing robust luminescence in low or no light, but also a 3D lighting effect as the light looms up through the wells of the sandwich dial. Now, it does have a patina-style ecru lume, but make no mistake, unlike true patina lume, this still glows brightly. Now, there are a few features here that can allow you to increase the utility of your Luminor GMT, and the first is the second time zone. You'll note that you can hide it underneath the local hour hand when you don't require a second time zone, cleaning up the dial. You'll also note that it drives the date, and it drives the date forward or backwards as you travel east or west jumping time zones. Now watch the constant seconds at 9 o'clock, and you'll witness one of the finest refinements of the caliber 9001 manufacture movement, which is the zero reset hacking feature. This allows you to set the watch not just to the minute, but precisely to the second more easily. This is the iconic Panerai device protecting the crown. Designed in the 1950s, the locking lever makes it easier to lock or unlock the crown when your hands are sweaty, wet, or gloved, far superior to the tight screw-down arrangement pioneered by Rolex and featured on previous Panerai combat watches before the 50s. It also makes it hard to jump in the water with your crown unlocked, because this flag is difficult to miss. And of course, the 180-degree protection of the crescent-shaped guard gives you solidly more protection for the stem assembly than you would have on traditional shouldered crown guards. It's also an iconic look. This profile is the one that spawned millions of Paneristi in the late 90s and early 2000s and have kept them ravenous and enthused to this day. Now, turn the case over, and you'll see the manufacturer caliber 9001 automatic winding with a 3-day power reserve. It features a caseback power reserve gauge, so you can keep track of the state of wind of your watch. Now, the rotor is borne on ceramic rotor bearings, unlubricated, high efficiency for high-grade winding action, but also long-wearing durability and minimal maintenance. You'll note that the balance is a free-sprung architecture, so it better takes and holds a precise regulation in the face of bumps and disruptions on the wrist. And this watch, though blessed with a gorgeous and expansive display caseback, nevertheless retains 100-meter water resistance, so put it on a textile or a rubber strap, and this watch, handsome and evocative, becomes a full-featured sports watch for fun on the surf or fun in the turf, one might even say. The surf and turf Panerai, equally at home in the water or land, on the boardwalk or in the boardroom. You can see this Panerai Luminor 1950 GMT PAM00688 on our website.